Alright, how's it going, Internet? So it is April 30th, day after the Ludum Dare. Just putting some little touches, little bug fixes, but just wanted to go over my entry into the little event. So this is the game where pirates will start it up. So most of the stuff is functional in here. It's going to be a little bit framey on here because I don't have the best PC and just trying some new image effects and getting a new feel for it. It's almost having like this toy vibe to it with the blurring and everything like that, which I kind of like. So it's like if you're playing in your bathtub or something. Yeah. So this is the game. It's a pretty simple roguelike game. I wanted to make something a little bit like FTL with pirates. So you'll actually go around, and these resources are what dictate how you're doing in the game. So you kind of have to keep all these up. So crew's gonna help you fight these other ships. Food's gonna actually feed the crew. So if you run out of food, it's over. That's why there's also floating cows in the sea. I could have done something like whales or I don't know, fish, but just really simple to make a simple cow, I guess. The whole game is randomly generated with the levels. So it was actually fun. I only made like 3 different terrain pieces, and they kind of fit together and mash over each other in kind of cool ways. So I really like that. So these little green things are ports, so you'll actually go to the ports and be able to buy. Right now the most restricted resource is food, so I'll purchase some food and get up on maps. And also all the resources there are random random portions in the ocean that you can pick up. So you can pick up people in your crew. That's why there's the cows, and the red X's are gold, so that's places you would have found on the treasure map. Yeah, so right now the game's functional, and you can play it. It's not the most fun right now. I think I would really want to examine what makes FTL fun and those type of games and Oregon Trails, and maybe get some of those features in to really test it. And I just started tweaking the values today. Over the jam, I wasn't able to really play test it that much and get everything done in time and tweak it to really fun, challenging way. Right now, it's a little challenging. As you can see, the food is really high, so I'll probably have to tweak that. So you feel like you're kind of running out. At the same time, I also wanted the game relaxing and pretty chill at the same time. You can see some little errors here with the pirate ships floating on their side. That's something I learned while making this game, is that what's creating that is I'm stopping the game time, and then when I restart it, the physics wake up again and they go all crazy. So I'll have to actually test new ways to pause the game. That'll be fun. So the pause controller is something I wanted to get into. I have it already, just haven't been able to get it to work exactly how I wanted it to. For the ship-to-ship combat, I had a whole crazy separate game mechanic for how that was going to work. It didn't have quite as much time, so I came up with this kind of simple risk-reward system of using the crew to do direct battle, so you're using them as pawns to win those fights. And even when I was doing it, I knew it's not a great system. It's kind of similar to Civilization and the risk-reward aspect of where one soldier could defeat hundreds. There's always that little bit of chance of the underdogs will pull through, or even Risk. Risk is like the classic example of that, which I don't really like. There's it's a bit of too much dice rolling in it, and not as much strategy, but that's okay. Well, we try to strive away from dice as much as possible, but sometimes when the timers turns, it doesn't work so much. So what I did add was I changed it to be there's always a chance of victory, and then the highest tier here where you're using the most crew, you have 100% victory. So, and you finish it, and then that is the game right there. So that's it. I enjoyed this one. It was fun. I think it's a totally different game that I wouldn't have done before if I didn't have the chance of just making something really small and fun. And I want to tweak this a little bit and see if I can get the most fun out of it as possible. I kind of went against the golden rule of game jams and focus on one simple mechanic and making that really fun, even with the theme of minimalism. You know, I think I should have really focused on just one thing that was fun and just worked that to death. But I had a lot of fun making this, and yeah, that's my Ludum Dare 26th entry, Rogue Pirate. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and take care. What's up?
Tomorrow.
See you, man.